Months ago, we sent you out to seek the knowledge and the counsel of the Laurels, the populace, and those that are close and dear to you, to bring forth an answer to us about being admitted into this order of the Laurel. We ask you this day, what are your words to us?
I feel we are not yet ready to hear your answer, because I know you cannot speak until you've spoken with another. So may you seek your final counsel from the mistress who guided you, the great Duchess of the known world, and be released so that you may come back to us, to be ready to fully answer. Your Grace.
My friend, my cousin, my sister. We met many years ago, and you became my apprentice. Some years later, you became my equal as the Queen of Drachenwald. Now, you become my equal once again as the Order of the Laurel. But in such case, you may belong to no one. You may be seen to belong to no one. And while there has never been any fealty oath between us, just an oath of love and friendship, I must release you from any bounds that anyone would see as you were being my associate. Many years ago, I gave you a green jade ring because as costumers, we know darn good and well one belt cannot possibly go with every single outfit. Therefore, I gave you a green jade ring. This ring I have worn. I no longer wear this ring. You may no longer wear your ring. But you may pass your rings on if you so choose, in any color you so choose, to any associates you choose to take. You are your own woman, as you have always been. Stand on your own 2 feet, as you have always done.
Good sister, it is time. Can be quiet and heart can be loud. Give us your answer. Yes.
Being that is your answer, I ask, is there a member of the chivalry to speak for this gentle lady today?
I do, Your Majesty. When I was sitting the baronial throne, she came and helped with a huge problem when we needed an ANS minister. She, those that know her know she's very shy, kind of guarded. And to have to open her house, and the things she did as our ANS minister showed such great courage. She amazes me still. She's been my peer as long as I've known her. You make a wise decision today, Your Majesty.
I hear there are words from a faraway land, Drachenwald.
Your Majesty, yes. I have words from Duke Gerhard von Wustenberg. August Majesties, brother knights, sister knight, peers of the realm, populace, I, Gerhard von Wustenberg, Duke of our society. I do say these words. This incredible person has been my friend and peer for many a year. She's helped me to become a wiser and better peer by looking to her example. For that I will always be thankful and in awe. I could easily write for an hour about all the gifts this worthy person has shared, but let me speak on which touches on the peerage for which I speak. Let me speak of courage. Each person has a spark of courage in them Some have reached deeper inside themselves to stoke that small flame until it burns bright enough to overcome all the challenges we face. We in this society actually choose to take on more challenges than many outside our realm. And some even take on challenges the rest of us will never see, as they were personal and individually focused. Isabella is one of those people. She dug deep inside herself to find the courage to overcome any challenge that stood in her way. Both challenges that came knocking on her door, and those mountains she sought out herself. Courage is a thing she wields, as strong as any weapon. Even in herself, even though herself, she does not realize that strength. Watching her as she has navigated the challenges she met continuously inspired me. I am glad to have had her as a friend and a peer in my life. I know the lioness inside her will continue to grow and inspire and touch the lives of those around her. I am blessed to have her as a friend and a peer and miss her so dearly. Please know, Your Majesties and fellow peers, this incredible person has been and has always been my peer, Sir Gerhard.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
However, Your Majesty,
Yes.
it is not unheard of in this kingdom. The dreaded Duke Drachenwald wishes to invoke ducal prerogative for the first and only time in his life.
Good thing I like him.
Sir Elphin O'Mona, first king, first duke, and premier knight of all of Drachenwald, sends words to be read by my brother, Giles Arrediu. I humbly beg a boon of their majesties at Atenveld to allow my words to be spoken. Thank you. As a warrior, when I think of my good friend Comtesse Isabella, she embodies courage and honor, equal to my own, which I display on the battlefield and the tourney field. And as a man, I feel she embodies grace and courtesy, equal to anyone in court or in country. Yet what I admire most about Isabella is that she speaks her mind and is completely honest. It is with great joy that I welcome her as my peer. With all my love to the lands of the burning sun, I set these words of parchment. Elpha, O'Mona, Dread, friend of Isabella.
Who will speak for the Laurel for this candidate?
I have one. This comes from Drachenwald as well. Your Majesties, good people from the Kingdom of Atenveld, my dear Isabella, I, Meisterin Stella Serafina von Luxemburg, send my greetings. I speak as a member of the Order of the Laurel from the far Kingdom of Drachenwald. When Esa gave me the great honor to speak for her as a Laurel on this day, I was thinking back to the moment when we met the first time. It was in 2002, AS36, at Drachenwald Crown Tourney in Buddingen. At this event, she was doing the hair of all of the ladies around and created wonderful hairstyles. Even this first encounter was in the light of arts and science. It was this day when Giles made her our queen. From that moment, we walked together for a while on our journey to the Laurel Peerage. I received my panache from her hand. We helped each other in research and supported us in all the challenges on our way. Since her time in Drachenwald, Isabella has shown great skill in textiles and costuming in different centuries. She has shared these talents by example and instruction, in teaching and sharing her knowledge, and clothed numerous people. Even if real gave her difficult situations, she is a role model in especially 12th century styles. I am very thankful that the Order of the Laurel in Atenveld will accept her into their order. I wish I could be with you today and see all the many reasons to smile. Isabella was my queen for a long time, and now she is my peer.
I understand we have a member of the Laurel from this kingdom who will speak.
I will speak for this candidate, Your Majesty. I have not had time to prepare words as we have been very busy. preparing ourselves.
That's the usual for the YouTube.
It is, I must say, yes.
Speak from your heart. I know you will speak true.
I have known this lady for well over a decade now, and she is the sister of my soul, but she is also the sister of my arts. And though we do not share the same time period, we share the same love, the love of discovery, of trying to be a period detective, as it were, archaeological discovery, and figure out exactly how things were put together, and getting excited and sharing those details despite the differences in our time periods and executions. But being a Laurel is not only about the arts, it is also about teaching. I personally feel above many of the other qualities, and not only has she taught on many occasions at local events, baronial events, kingdom events, but as you can tell from the words that have been read today, she also has great renown in the known world. And this is a known world level accolade. And I think it is very rare in our society that someone so fully embodies that level of renown. And this lady has not only helped people in this kingdom, but many others, and she has helped them in online media. And there have been people at wars who have walked past each other and stopped and said, "Do you know Comtesse Isabella?" Like, I haven't met her, but yes, she taught me as best she could remotely. And I think that that is amazing. I've had the pleasure to watch her grow over the years. She's always had the knowledge and the drive, but it has been so beautiful to watch you grow into your self-confidence and into yourself and to trust yourself. And I am so glad that today I can call you my sister.
Thank you, Mistress.
Is there a member of the Pelican?
Your Majesties. Oh, please, be
Go
my
first.
guest.
You go first with dropping ball.
Really, I insist.
All right, Chippendale.
Your Majesties, all the peerages share many qualities. Courage, grace, honor, service, and we all hope some beauty. Sometimes when people think of service, they think of it as doing something specific. But the thing that to me makes the most astonishing service to the society is the people who make connections. The people who know someone and they introduce you to someone. The people who open their homes and say, let's all get together and we'll all learn something. That kind of service that brings us together, all these people from very strange walks of life, all of whom are willing to come into this not quite real, but definitely thoroughly existing world. It's because of the connections that we make. This lady excels at that particular kind of service in a way that, as a Pelican, I admire and say, yes, her service is worthy.
Your Majesties, I am Mistress Elspeth Ann von Bremen, and I have the distinct honor of reading even more words, though they be a tad blurred by happy tears, from far away. I would speak on behalf of Master.
And this hole in my heart can be filled by the things you do.
When Giles' sword fell on steel and raised Isabella to the crown of Drachenwald, I saw in her face pride, but those who knew her could see behind that face terror. Terror because for some of us, the light of attention is a warm glow which fills us with inspiration and with power. But for others, the light of attention is a burning flame which crisps our skin and scorches our hopes. But Eza will serve. So Eza stepped into that flame, and she served our kingdom graciously as queen and inspiration until the time came when, I believe with relief in her heart, she would pass on that burden and slip back into the shadow. But Eza will serve. So I hear tell in her new kingdom that she has opened her home, opened her only refuge to others, that they may share of her knowledge, and together they may add to the beauty of this mighty fair kingdom, your majesties. Because she will serve. And because she will serve, she has held out her hand to strangers who have asked for aid, knowing that this hand may be burned, because she will serve. And because she will serve, she now stands at the center of a community of hundreds and thousands of people around this world who look to her for inspiration and advice. And once more she steps into the flame and crisps her skin because she will serve. Service demands a price. And for Eza, this price is higher than for many. And this is why she has always been my peer. Thank you.